Here it is. I'm kidding, that's not it. Not it. All right, this is our 4th gen bumper that we got. Actually, honestly, the cheapest place we found it for the decent quality price was eBay. I looked everywhere. Some of these range from anywhere between $300 and $700 for a steel bumper. We chose to get one without the fog lights because we are gonna add a light bar here later. Not quite yet. So first things first, the truck this is going on is gonna get all bed linered. The whole truck, white. So in order to do that, and I know they come with this black coating on it and it's not great, we're gonna quickly scuff this down. We're gonna hit it with some edging primer before this thing gets shot with bed liner. All right, slight change of plans on the bumper. Real quick, what we decided to do is, if you look here, they have the bumper, the factory bumper bracket for the license plate in the center of the bumper. I don't like it. This is getting all bed linered, so it's very forgiving as far as painting and coating it goes. So we had some scrap sheet metal kicking around for another project. I'm gonna put these on the back side and fill these holes in with welds real quick. We're gonna do a side mount or something different. So I want to get rid of that before we paint it. So I'm just going to quickly weld these in and clean them off, so I don't have to deal with it after. All right, back on track. Bumpers all sanded, 180 grit on the DA. Primed with some self-etching primer. We just used the Napa stuff. We've had good luck with it. We did weld our bumper license plate bracket holes in because I'm gonna do some type of side mount. I didn't do the body work, so it's not 100%. They're pretty damn smooth though. Because this is bed liner going on this, you're never gonna see it. Anyway, we're gonna get it on the truck. All right, you are going to need yourself some of these brackets here, and then actually the brackets off the 4th gen bumper, and I actually scored the Mopar ones, which is crazy. And again, I'm going to put the part numbers in the description. There's a left and a right. You'll need these, and I probably should have put it on before I did the lower balance. I just wanted that on when I sprayed it, so we're going to get these on. You're going to need fasteners. None of it comes with fasteners, so plan on a few trips to the hardware store. But again, this one on this side, one on that side, and there's another set of conversion brackets that go from here to the frame that I'll show you when we get to that. All right, it's time to put the bumper on. Let's get this old, outdated bumper off. We're gonna give this thing a fresh new look. Now that we have our 4th gen bumper ready to go. And actually, there's not a lot to taking it off. Few fasteners here and there. So we'll go ahead and pop this bumper off. And I'm actually doing the bed liner on the front half of the truck at the same time, so I'm actually stripping off more stuff. But regardless, get the front bumper off, then I can show you the brackets and get those on. All right, bumper's off. Actually, it wasn't too bad. And that factory bumper for a 99 is in fantastic shape. So the next thing is these plates over here. And I'll put part numbers and where I got this stuff. I think, honestly, I sourced it mostly from eBay. Again, we powder coated this, but there's a bracket on each side, and the 4 bolts literally bump to that bolt to that bumper right there. So I will have to get bolts for that as well, but that's okay. Guys, we're gonna get the brackets on there now. We're gonna reuse the hardware where it bolts to the frame because it's good hardware. We got it all off without destroying it, so we are gonna reuse that. And they're 18mm sockets. Here are our brackets. We've been doing other work, which, believe it or not, these were like brand new looking powder coated. They come in raw steel, and we did them in a mini texture powder coat because we do powder coat in here. But these basically just go onto the frame like so. Can't remember exactly how, but something like that. I don't remember. I might have this backwards. It might be the other side, but basically like that. Could be this side. No, I think it is this side. Yeah, like that. So this goes on here, and then some through bolts bolt the bumper itself on. So that's pretty darn cool. So we'll go ahead and get these on, and then the bumper on, and we're in good shape. All right, we got our brackets on. I got them tightened down, but not really. So these still move. Just snugged them down so it's a little less when it's cramped to get to. And I don't even know. I'm assuming I can still get to these bolts. So I'm just gonna kind of grab the bumper and test fit it. We did our headlights at the same time, like I said, and we've been doing other work to this truck. So we actually did our bed liner, the rest of the truck too. So a lot going on at this at the same time. So all on our build series as well. Let me go grab that bumper. See what we can see. All right, as you saw in the time lapse, trying to hang a 100-pound bumper completely assembled with the brackets and everything on this thing is a little hard to do by yourself. And I don't have the bolts. My son's actually out picking up the bolts for me right now. I just wanted to kind of set it up there. And honestly, it was really hard to tell. You guys might have saw it on the camera. To see what it would look like because I couldn't see anything. But we'll get there. When he brings the bolts, I'll get him to help me get this in place. All right, we got a setting here, and I just want to show you before I went too far the fasteners. So I used half 13 by 1.5 inch long bolts as far as the custom mounting plates that bolt to the frame down here. Using, I can see it, they bolt to the frame down here using the factory hardware, and then to the bumper itself with the brackets that you bolt on the bumper. So the bumper has brackets that bolt to it, and those are the Mopar brackets. Then you get these aftermarket brackets that bolt to those and the frame. And I just used 1/2 inch 13 by 1.5 inch bolts. We got 4 of them, 2 in the top, 2 in the bottom, 4 on each side. That'll be 8. So it's just a matter of getting this thing kind of squared up, tightening those down. And I left the frame bolts loose on the frame so we can kind of rock this back and forth if we have to and cinch that up last. But all in all, the fit is not bad as of right now. So let me get this tightened down. We'll throw the grill on and see what it looks like. All right, guys, here it is in all its glory. I think that came out really sweet with that black grill and the new headlights and the mirrors. But just all in all, that 4th gen bumper conversion, I'm liking it. And honestly, the fit and finish isn't bad. I do have a big 30-inch LED strip that's going to go in here later. If you look straight down at it, there is a gap here. Not a huge fan of that. We could fill that with something. I never realized that was a thing. Looking at other people's trucks, as you always see them from this way. And walking by it, it's fine. It's only when you get right on top of it that I'm kind of But I mean, even the fender lines line up really well. I'm not complaining. And it wasn't a bad install. And I think the white and getting rid of those license plate holes like we did earlier, if you remember that, and putting that down off to the side, really gives it that street look with those tow mirrors as well. Very, very happy with it. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of the episode for Project Freight Train, the whole front bumper conversion. If you liked the video, please subscribe, hit the like button, and go ahead and hit the bell as well, because you get reminders when we post new videos on Freight Train and some of our other projects like Bob and Weave over there. I will go ahead and try to list everything we used for this bumper in the description when we can get this thing uploaded. But thanks for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you. Flippin' Customized.